Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. Or should we are finally back. 2-week break. But yeah, we're back. And yeah, Valpto, no problem. Understand that you're lurking in the background. We appreciate it, my friend. And yeah, tonight again, joined by Mr. Game Time UK. Good evening, Chris.
Good evening, everybody.
So yeah, back with it. Back into more really riveting, well, literally riveting action. Or de-riveting action. Probably more appropriate, isn't it? But yeah, so yeah, we're back. Saying last week we took off because of the EuroLeague final, which wasn't to be. Didn't deserve to win.
Who didn't?
Spain outplayed us.
Nah.
So yeah, but no, it's good to be back. Good to be doing it. See if we can get this ship taken down a bit more.
Hopefully.
Well, we nearly completed this level.
Yeah.
And I think the rooms are bigger once we get below. I think there's less silly little rooms which we have on this level, I've noticed. Yes, looking forward to it, mate. Looking forward to it. Already got it pre-purchased.
Huh?
F1 Manager.
Ah. Fair enough.
Found a nice little bargain, not the one that Han Mr. Younger was recommending to everyone. I found it cheaper. For the deluxe version as well.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday that's out, isn't it? 23rd.
Think so.
You should know, you've got it ordered as well. Don't deny it, I know you have.
Yeah, but when you say you've got it ordered...
Yeah. Steam won't tell you. Because it's... I've got to go wait for the company to send me the code on the 23rd. Well, I think they actually send me it tomorrow.
23rd of July.
Yeah.
It comes out.
Yeah. I've got it on one of the sites I've used here before.
But the thing is, I don't know if I'm going to... Depends how much I want it. If I'm going to do anything with it, or if it's just going to be for me personally.
Yeah, I know what you mean. No, I will be doing some... I will stream at least the first part of it. So we will... The plan is we will be live I will be live on Tuesday night. I was going to say, are you streaming on Tuesday night?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah. Why?
Oh no, because I was going to say if you were free, I had an idea, but unfortunately if you're not free, well, I can't do the idea I had.
Alright, fair enough.
If you're free any other night than the week, let me know. I want to try something a little bit different. Oh, thank you, mate. My lights did change colour. Now, why is my camera not doing that? The camera should be smooth in the background, but it's not, really. Okay. But thank you, Chris. Appreciate that.
Has it really been that long, though? I'm guessing so.
Yeah, I know I've got to do mine for yours this week.
Just seems crazy.
What's that one? It's the wrong button. My lights don't...
An entire year.
Yeah, that means I've been back on Twitch a year.
Yeah.
And I'm not expecting any major breaks from Twitch. for another one. Good evening, Adam. We were just talking about you earlier. won't we, Chris?
Yeah.
Because I'm curious, Adam, your thoughts on today's fun in the games at McLaren. Good evening, Vicky.
That's side.
Oh, and on Tuesday I will be doing the creator team as well.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, not going to do them because if we do the other way, I mean, even though they've updated the game, it's still the same thing. The creator team is what we've all wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the next one after that I'm really looking forward to is the new Football Manager one when it comes out.
One thing I'm looking forward to, but I don't know when that's coming out yet. But then that kind of will bring me back full circle.
Let's see if I can guess. Planet Coaster 2.
Yes.
How did I guess? Yeah, no, because I'm looking forward to that one as well. Because I think for once I actually have a machine now that should be able to play it properly.
Yeah. But I am just really hoping that they optimize it well. That's my biggest thing with that is hopefully they optimize it. I think that's where
Adam's just put his answer.
Yeah.
So Adam says, I think McLaren should have pitted Oscar first for the second stop, but McLaren shouldn't have told Lando to slow down 6 seconds to let Oscar pass. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
As I said to Aitzen is, if Oscar had been the faster car, then yes, I'd have said Lando slow down. But he wasn't the faster car. Lando didn't deserve to have to slow down that much for a slower car. Even though he did behave like a petulant child. It was quite funny listening to him on the radio. It was just... You know, it's like, you know, it's like me and my brother. Mum said you got to do such and such.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't do it, I'm going to tell Dad.
Yeah. I honestly did expect some sort of
And Verstappen seems to have got away with colliding with Hamilton as well.
I was waiting to see the results of that.
Yeah, I've been keeping an eye. There's been nothing. Absolutely nothing. I think they're classing it as a racing incident because Verstappen lost 2 places because of it. And because Hamilton didn't go out. If Hamilton had gone out, he'd have probably got a bigger punishment.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's going to be a massive change this year, Vicky. They're not just adding some features, they're rewriting the whole game.
Well, there's going to be driver poaching and all sorts, isn't there?
Oh no, we're talking about. She's asking about FM.
Ah.
Yeah, yeah. I was saying it was a 1-2. It was going to be a 1-2 regardless of who won it. So I think it was a pointless team. I think it is. And when you listen, I mean, I was listening to it. I was saying to Chris, I was listening to it on the radio on my way home from work. And honestly, I just wanted to, I would love to have walked down to that McLaren garage and just banged their heads together and gone, you know, what are you doing? You're playing this out in public.
Yeah.
Oh, the one thing I know that they're getting, I think they said they're getting rid of in the new Football Manager is the team instructions when you're playing a match, because they don't do anything. Apart from supposedly upset players. There's a lot of those type of things they need to get rid of in that game, because it's just like, you've trained really well this week, and then they get angry with you.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Why would a player get angry with you for?
Oh, that's it. But in football, it's in this. They actually do, and it's just absolute nonsense.
Ah, you are at the top. Wasn't sure if you're at the top or down the bottom.
Yeah, I'm just removing bolts from these top panels. Good day, getting totally hammered.
Would love to be a fly on the wall in a debrief though. It'd have been that.
Actually, which debrief? Because it was, as you said,
Both the McLaren and the Red Bull debriefs.
Yeah. Oh no, it is. I've said it to Chris before we started because we were talking about it, and I definitely think it's a doable gap, and they should have let Lando have the points because then it would have made it even more doable. But now he's lost out on 9 potential points that could be make or break at the end of the season. And in a way, I kind of hope he does challenge and loses out by the points, and then tells him to get stuffed at the end of the season and goes to another team. Because they would deserve that to happen. Can you imagine if, like, go back to the days where Hamilton and Rosberg were fighting for it, and they said to one of their drivers, let him pass when they were both battling for the title.
Yeah.
There's certain bits, obviously, we had done from below because his panels disappeared.
Yeah.
So, for those who are watching and don't know what we're talking about, there was another Formula One race today, and there was a bit of controversy with some team orders.
Yeah, but it's a bit. I missed. Yeah. It's kind of not too much dissimilar between the whole Max and Perez incident as well.
Yes, Vicky, well done, smashing work. She's joining in with the bad puns.
Oh, I missed that one, did I?
Right, so we've got... We've only done nearly 5 ton tonight already.
Wondering what we've got.
I'm going to do this from
here. Okay. So a lot of this. Will start falling down on like bigger components like the engine and stuff.
Oh, that doesn't matter. Yeah, I think McLaren have got a very good chance, but to me it will depend. I mean, okay, I think the next race is kind of probably between McLaren and Mercedes, because Mercedes seem to be, and I think the next track could play right into Mercedes' hands.
What, Belgium?
Yeah.
I
think McLaren. I think it's McLaren, Mercedes. I think at the moment you'd have to say it's McLaren, Mercedes, Ferrari, and then Red Bull.
Yeah.
And I know people are going, oh, but Red Bull, look what Max doing. That's Max. Because if you want to have a look at Red Bull's doing, just look at his teammate.
Yeah, Perez is off his form.
It's not even off his form. I mean, if he's in exactly the same car, he should still be further forward.
He's not though, is he though?
But he is in the same car.
He's in the same car, but Max has more of the upgrades.
Yes,
at
but
the
it's
moment.
still a Red Bull.
Yeah.
Even when they had exactly the same car, he still lagged miles behind. You know, think about it, saying, okay, there was a Mercedes out of position for this race. Yeah? Seven different winners so far this year.
Yeah, the Mercedes was only out of position because the team royally screwed him in qualifying.
No, he admits it was actually his fault, it wasn't the team.
But they didn't fuel him. They underfueled him.
Yeah, but he made the call.
Nah.
That's what they're saying. He made the call to just try and do it on that, and that was the problem. As he said, he made the wrong call. You know, he chose his qualifying strategy for that part of qualifying. Because you know yourself, if the team thought there was a better call, they would have made it themselves as well.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, and as he said, that was the first thing he said. Yeah, my mistake.
Didn't do himself any favours because he could have been up. He could have been up there today.
Oh, but the thing is with it, Vicky, things can definitely get interesting when they get it wrong. But today was more about the fact that it was going right, and they still managed to quite royally, publicly screw up. You know, they had an argument basically live to millions and millions of people.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I don't think it won't realistically harm their reputation. If anyone's reputation, probably, yes, it will kind of make people think a bit more about him. But I think Lando won't have helped himself a little bit because he did seem like an impudent child. I mean, I think the only one that doesn't come out of it badly at all from that side of it is Oscar.
What did he do wrong?
Patron take a small percentage, not much.
Huh?
Sorry, I was asked a question. Do I get all the money from Patreon, or do they take a percentage? They take a percentage based on some of the service, some of the things I have on the system.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Patreon is still... Patreon's better than any kind of the subscription type, membership type systems that we use. That's why we've moved most of it to Patreon instead of having... I mean, okay, I do plan on bringing the YouTube membership back, but only in a very mild form. And I'm probably going to possibly go to Patreon a little bit, but that's for when I've got time. I mean, the best way of it all is to use one of the donation. I think it's the donation button on the YouTube page. I actually got one through that from the AOB channel.
Yeah.
Totally out of the blue. I was literally just sitting here, and of course, I had the lights on for something else, and of course they changed colour.
Ah. And you were like, what?
Yeah.
And I bet
well,
you were like, what?
I was like, the hell? But of course, at the time, because it's... I've got so as soon as I load into Stream Elements, of course it goes to the Twitch setup. But because they've now changed it, so all the reporting goes to one page.
Yeah.
So if you went on Stream Elements now, it would see, and if you've got your YouTube and your Twitch linked to it, it will report everything that happens on both channels on that kind of news page. So of course I was looking at it going, oh, there's been a donation, and I was trying to figure out where it had come from. Because of course it wouldn't show it on one thing, and then it's only then when I realised it was through the AOB link.
Yeah.
Which is different to the Red Event Games link. Actually, the best way I was going to say is the best way of actually doing any donation to the channel is actually by doing one of the vouchers on the Amazon wish list. because then it's 100%. You with me?
Yeah, I am.
Because we got, I'm saying this. So for those who don't know, it's in this on the. Hang on, where's my?
I can find his buttons.
Yeah. So on, I can't remember which of the wish list it's on. It might actually be on both. There's Amazon vouchers that can be done. And of course, you get one of those, then of course the full bit comes in. Okay, yes, it does then restrict me to using it on Amazon. But that's not a bad thing with the amount of time I spend on Amazon. Need to find out if AliExpress do vouchers, because I spent a fortune on there recently.
Don't think they do.
No, I don't think they do either. I mean, if I showed everyone how much stuff was actually from AliExpress lately, you'd be right. Right, have we got any left to...
Yeah, still quite a lot.
Oh, yeah. What have you been doing?
Knocking floors out. Well, not knocking floors out, knocking pins out.
Sorry, Taken. I just happened to have actually looked at the screen as you kind of hit that and you put the bit up before it went off, so it didn't actually scare me. Nice try, though. Good evening, mate. Hope you're well. I don't think there is. And there is another system I've been looking at, again, along the lines of, I don't think they don't take a percentage, but what they do is they kind of act like a holding fund. So I think they make the percentage they take is the kind of interest they make off until you actually, so you say, right, I'm going to be buying such and such. If you want to donate towards it, you can. And then they take the interest that money sits while it's waiting for me to hit. Why haven't I used it? Because they'd probably make quite a lot off me. Yeah, no, I saw that. I saw Mr. Biden's not standing for the next one. I can't remember. There's a comedian got themselves into trouble for making comments about Trump's assassination, which I'm not going to repeat.
Wasn't Frankie Boyle, was it?
No.
Oh, surprised. Jimmy Carr? I have no idea who it was.
No, I can't actually, to be honest, I can't actually remember who it was, but yeah, I'm not going to make any comment about it because it's yeah, I don't want to offend people. I have said similar stuff myself before, but nothing exactly the same way.
Not been really following. Heard about it. Not been following.
No, I've not been following it either. It's just I saying I always check to see what the headlines are because there's lots of bits and pieces going on. You know, and just keep an eye on bits and pieces. I mean, I have enough fun trying to figure out what's going on this island. Never mind anywhere else. Oh no, they finally opened one of the roads again. Okay, it's only going to be open for 7 weeks, and they put. Oh, this is the bit, right? So you know this, right? So those who don't know, where I live, one of the roads has been closed since December due to a landslide. They finally opened it this week. Okay, they've put roadworks on. They put traffic lights on the section where that's the worst, so it's one lane only. But you can imagine it just means the town I live in, we've got a bit more service and it's a bit better. Especially at this time of year, because this island is very much a touristy area, and the area I live in is very much a touristy area. But the day they opened it, they had more roadworks on it so they could cut bushes.
Yeah.
So the road's been shut for 7 months. But they choose the day it's opening to do the roadworks to cut bushes.
You would think they would have...
Why didn't they do that the day before?
I was going to say, you think they would have done it before. While it was shut.
Yeah,
that'd
be too sensible, mate. Trust me, you haven't met Island Roads. You know, they are the sort of people that would have roadworks in an area, you know, and have diversion signs, but then have roadworks for in another area, or so that they divert into both nowhere. You know, that's the sort of thing they've done. We've seen diversions end up in the same, you know, so that you can't get anywhere.
Yeah.
No, they really could not open it. Trust me, mate. If they don't get delayed it another day, there's already enough arguments going about how long it took it. No, they're just useless. Right. Did we get it all?
Well,
I think we pretty much did. Oh, missed.
well, so we did.
Yeah, looks like it.
I'm just going to get the usual message, probably. Oops. I've got to pick that up again. Got that. At least it went a bit better that time.
Yeah, I've got a... Yeah, that machine.
You got what?
We're not far off getting some of this other machine out as well.
Which one? The yellow one?
Yeah.
What about the skip?
Well, the skip can get out. Actually, why am I not throwing stuff in the skip?
I have no idea.
Now, see, that shouldn't have been able to got in there because there's stuff right across the top of the skip.
Video game logic.
Yeah.
The skip will fill up eventually.
So yeah, going back to what you said, Vicky, asked Vicky, yeah, I don't think there's any service that actually doesn't charge, because the thing is with any of this stuff is one of the biggest things you incur is bank charges. And especially when you're dealing with international transfers as well. There's a lot of mixed boxes lying around outside. Is that you?
Oh?
I can see two.
I'm on this side.
No, it's down by the truck.
Yeah. Oh, PayPal even charge though, don't they, as well for a
Yeah,
night?
PayPal even charge. Except if, well, no, it depends. If you're doing it just a straight person-to-person transfer, no.
It doesn't. Yeah.
I mean, Stream Elements charge. I mean, all the, and they said I can understand why they do. I mean, some of them are a bit ridiculous.
Hmm.
You know what? That's going.
What's going?
Oh no, it can't, because there's a it can't get the container out because of there's a wall in the way.
Oh, okay.
And if anyone's curious to know what project we're working on, if you go back and look at that tech list, that's kind of some of the kind of main project stuff that we're working on to develop the next kind of systems. So the next kind of thing I'm looking at doing is audio side. So looking at microphone, a kind of bit better headset than this one. This one's okay, but not. It's a temporary fix to the because of the other one breaking down. Where have you started at?
I'm at the back. Like the metal bits on the metal panels.
Person's personal business. It does do business as well, but you've got to have a PayPal business thing.
Yep. Timber. Come on. Damn it. There you go.
Oh, hope I'm more
Oh,
panels
you're
in
there.
here. That, yeah, because of course down the side there's a ton of panels we haven't picked up.
Yeah. We'd eventually have opted them.
Yeah. Also making it, trying to make it, it's an area, you know, otherwise couldn't have got round easily. That's why I took one whole wall out. In a while, what do you mean? You're confusing me, Vicky.
Why did that sound like... You didn't cut anything there, did you?
No,
No.
I think I did a swipe with a hammer and missed.
You know the sound when you... Oh, I think that's why there was a metal thing that sounded like it had... There's like a cut point, I'm guessing. That,
Yeah, there's a couple of cut points on this bit. Yeah, we haven't done those ones. I'm not worried about, actually, no, we might best actually do those when we find them, mightn't we?
Yeah.
You do the ones on that side, I'll do the ones on this side. Just because you know yourself, by the time we take out, otherwise trying to get back up to them.
Right.
Actually, there's one more project I do need to add into that tech list. Yeah, actually might become the next one. It just depends how I get on with other projects and the time.
That's that one. That's that cut down. That's that one done. Is there any more?
Everyone's gone quiet in chat. I think you're still now. And we suddenly discover chat's gone off, or, you know, the streams have gone off or something. They look like they're still running.
Yeah, still wrong. Oh.
Oh no, I can see them both on mine. Well, even though Twitch is seems to be buffering a little bit.
I'm not seeing buffering.
It might just because I've got multiple, I've got multiple instances open of everything, so.
Yeah. I was gonna say your internet would cope.
My internet would cope. It's just whether or not the system, because I have made one. I have changed a setting on the PC, and I think that's might be what's pushing my graphics usage higher. Well, in fact, the PC was set to prioritize games.
Yeah.
So what I found was what it was doing. It was actually when I was trying to do stuff, and it would prioritize the main monitor, but then that was what was messing the other monitor.
Right. Yeah.
So like tonight, I was doing a test. I was doing a Captain of Industry test while I was waiting for the glue to dry on this PC case.
Yeah.
So not this PC case, but the one I'm working on.
Mm.
Then I noticed that the video was I had Amazon Prime on in the background, and I noticed it was buffering. Well, it was not. It was just frozen. I still had the audio, but I had no video.
Yeah.
And that's just when I looked at it. What you're saying is that's what causes it when you're doing multi-monitor is because it's with Windows Gaming has got it set to prioritize games. It will basically give you the first main monitor, but not your additional monitors.
Yeah.
Oh, I caught the edge.
What?
I caught the edge of a wall, so it's down by the engine. I was trying to throw it in the skip. That was another cut point there.
I think I've done all the other cut point. Oh yeah, that cut point's just for getting them metal bits off. That'll break once you knock a wall out.
That's right, I'll just cut it. Is that the skip?
No, that's the engine thing.
Oh, the one from the back of the ship?
Yeah.
Chris has got rid of that nice big bit of kit.
Oh good, it's gone.
Yeah, I mean, so I saw the news today. You seen the news about the Liverpool youngsters?
No.
So they're playing a tournament in Germany. Yesterday, one of the players got a bit of abuse, so they took a bit of racial abuse, so they took the team off.
Yeah.
Brought them back out, and they didn't. I don't think they even really tried for the rest of the game because they ended up losing 6-0. But then they had another game. I think it was today. And it happened again. So they took the players off, and then decided didn't bring them back out.
No. Stuff like that's got no place anywhere.
No. I've been laughing at is it reports that, teams, other teams of other fans coming out saying, "Oh, it's just Liverpool making a mountain out of a molehill." It's like, oh, naff off. Everyone knows it's a problem in the modern game. It's not so bad in England, I think, as it was. But we know in some of the European competition, that's why some teams have been forced to play behind closed doors because it's bad in some places.
Yep.
What are you cutting now?
A staircase to nowhere.
Oh, another one of them.
Yeah, I'm behind you.
Oh yeah, I've just seen the daylight open up.
Well, this obviously led somewhere.
Yeah, it was the one that was in that back building that you were working on.
Oh, it was, wasn't it? Yeah. Right, that's the staircase gone.
Hey, listen, I've got nearly my half of it done. All the stuff you've still got over there.
I'm gonna get on with it now.
Can't even say I've got better kit than you either.
No.
The one thing with multiplayer is it upgrades both of you at the same time.
Yeah.
So what other games are people looking forward to? Is there any other games that people would like to see us play? Always curious. Also, it means we don't have to think about it. You really don't want to be part of conversations when me and Chris are discussing, projects for the future, because neither of us have a clue.
No. And that's the way I'm feeling. That's the way I'm kind of feeling at the moment in terms of what I'm doing. Is a lot of the games that are out now are similar. There's nothing.
Yeah, but even then, if you think about it, there's no game that's really hyped either.
No.
I mean, that's why I'm quite glad I've taken this, the thing to just, do stuff with Captain of Industry. And it's getting a regular viewing. It's doing well. It's actually probably the best the channel's performed on a regular basis for probably 18 months.
Yeah.
And, that's it is. Okay, it still could do better. But then I think that's going to be more down to me and which kind of direction I go next, because with it, so a couple of ideas what I want to do next with it, and I kind of start needing to prep the next run, because it's going to be a while before. I mean, I reckon there's going to be another full series before update 3 comes out, at least.
I haven't heard much about anything on that, apart from what you told me, really.
Yeah. Really could do with update 3. On that map that you said you've been trying out. Like,
yeah. Yeah.
That is definitely a train map. Yeah. I was in one of the developers' streams a couple of weeks ago, and it's in looking at what they were doing with what they've got planned with trains. And the great thing with trains at the moment is it looks like there's going to be no limit on how many you can have. It's going to be down to having enough resources to power them.
And hoping that it doesn't completely tank your frame rate at the same time. Shouldn't do though, should it?
I said is I love Captain Industry as it is. I mean I've got my own save. I've also got a test save of one of the current series, which because I've been trying out a couple of bits to see which direction I take it.
No, it did work then. Just going along and knocking each bit out and then
52 hours. I think I had over 300 just last year. It was my biggest played game last year, Captain of Industry.
couldn't actually tell. Without looking, I couldn't tell you what I've got.
I think I've got probably 52 hours just this week.
About 326 hours on Captain of Industry.
How many hours?
326.2.
We're going to start that, shall I? Have a look at mine.
You're gonna be at least 500 plus.
Library, Captain of Industry. Okay.
I'm not even close, am I?
No.
No, I thought not.
No. No, you can more than double yours.
Go on then.
I've got 850 hours in it.
Christ. Was that since getting it?
No, because that'll be since I had it on Steam.
Right, okay.
Because of course when I first played it, it was beta form.
Yeah. Still a lot of hours, though.
Yeah. Valk's on 108. Taken's got 52.
Yeah.
So you can add all of yours and you still only get about halfway to mine.
Yeah. Problem is, I definitely know with that map that you sort of put me onto, it does. It's just.
Oh, you lose hours doing that one.
Yeah.
And then you look and you go, done nothing.
Yeah.
But that's because that map is so massive.
Hmm.
So I had to take that bit out because it can't get to this bit because of the skip. And you can't get rid of the skip until we get rid of this bit.
Yeah.
Oil is fine. I mean, that's what, if anything, I would do one of the new. I mean, if you haven't already done it, do something like the Armageddon map, because oil is not so scary on that. I mean, the map itself is scary. Coal's the biggest issue on the Armageddon map, I find.
Yeah, coal's definitely not an issue on that.
I mean, I said this. What I'll do later on is, I think if you go onto the maps on the Captain of Industry mod hub, I think it's the second one. The second most popular one is the one that me and Chris have been trying, and it is just scary because you'll never have to worry about coal.
No, you don't have to worry about coal.
Yeah, but the thing is,
just...
with the bit with oil taking is you're not doing it all in one go. So you do the first two parts and you store. Then when you add the next part, yes, once you start getting into all the different parts, yes, it can be quite scary. But then by then you're rebuilding it all anyway, and you don't have to do all the parts. I mean, at the moment, I think on the main series, I have pretty much dealt with all the parts.
What, the heavy oil and all that lot? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I must admit, when I first started really doing it, I mean, gas was not something I really worried about using. But if you have a look at the latest episodes on the main series, then you'll see I'm actually using gas for quite a few different bits. I mean, I've even got the using the gas tools for making cement now as well.
Hmm.
And as I said, it is. I mean, with that game, it's not being afraid to rebuild. I mean, I've just spent ages rebuilding my entire construction facility. Because the thing is, it would start off with I think four plants making the white parts, and of course 3 yellows, 2 reds. Because you go down, you take one away each. Well, you can technically have the same amount of each, but I always used to do it so that you had one less, so that you were always making more parts of the level before. Because you usually need, if you balance it too much, you suddenly need, you know, if you use one, say for example, you've got it all balanced nicely and you suddenly use all the yellow parts, the problem is then you'll never catch up, because you're always burning through what you're making to that, because it goes straight into the other part of the next section. But always try and have excess of the level before. The current factory I have is set up as 8888, but I'm actually not running it that yet. I've got a couple of the machines that are still sitting in limbo at the moment. I have done the all-in-one map. I've had a look at that myself. It's good, but it's the next one that it's kind of like, it's fairly flat and got resources everywhere on it, but the resources are so spread.
I need to pick your brain a little bit.
Okay.
So on that map, I'm getting the red warning thing keep coming up saying not enough fuel to refuel vehicle.
Yeah.
Right. But I have over 1,200 fuel.
Yeah, but it's maybe not in the right place.
Yeah.
You got to think about it. If you've done it in the same place as I did my oil plant, for example, then
Yep.
that's all the way over by the copper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Then
it
if,
is.
if you've done your housing where it starts, and that's where all your main buildings are, that's quite a drag away.
Yeah.
So you kind of, I'd say this, I would always say on that map you need to get the being able to. No, it's called. It begins with S. Let me just do this and I'll jump onto a web page and have a look and see what it's called.
Hmm. I need to go back and have a look at Occupy Mars again.
Yeah, same here. Mod hub. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. Salvara Isla. Isla. Yeah, it's the one between, yeah, all one's the top one, it's the first one, Salvara Isle, then it's that flat map XXL. But no, Salvara Isla. It's a challenge and a half. But the guy's done a really good job of it. Because the other thing as well is with belts, you've got to remember is, because you end up using multiple levels of heights of belts and all that on it, is even at the highest belt level, once you get to the mega vehicles, they can't get underneath it.
Hmm. You have to start messing with bridges. Ramps, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not
Why is that one not breaking? I wonder if it's because it's this one.
I just wish though,
I need... Sorry, go on, after you.
when it says, you know, about no fuel to figgy vehicle, I wish it'd tell you where the vehicle is.
Click the message.
I do, and it doesn't do it.
So it probably means the vehicle's been fueled by the time you got the message.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So it's one of those things, because those messages stay even once it's... Oh, some of them stay once they're sorted. Some of them don't, some do. Because you'll notice if you do ore sorting, then it'll tell you the ore plant's full, but then of course, once it isn't... Yeah, some of these won't disappear. I'm going to try something.
Ore sorting can be a pain in the backside.
No, ore sorting is you end up with... I mean, the latest thing, a weird trick I found with ore sorting is you double up.
Yeah.
Right, that's the only way I could get rid of those ones.
What we're doing, just knocking the floor out again.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. That's why, that's the only, you know, like these ones here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I didn't discover you could stack the sorters until recently.
Stack the sorters?
So no, you get the kind of like the you get the
Oh,
the kind of like the multi-splitters.
yeah, them.
Right, they can stack.
Hmm.
I didn't know that until recently. Which is why I used to have all sorts of strange belt, methods to get things into machines.
Yeah.
But of course, now I know that, I can make my setups a lot tighter. Because using those in lifts, it's easy. You have one and one. You have one thing coming at one level and then another thing coming at another level. You never thought of that, did you?
A bit like you would in Satisfactory.
Yeah. I've been doing well. I think both me and Chris have been started. We've done the second position, but it's kind of like you've got to weigh up which is your priority. Second's good for coal, but bad for iron and copper and fuel. But because I know one of the way because I do my setups, one of the biggest issues I've got is coal. And it always is. It's also bad for limestone. I don't think what else it's bad for. Sand. But then again, if you notice, I've now moved to using manufactured sand where I can.
Hmm.
Because again, that's another use of rock.
Yeah, but I'm not. The problem is, I'm not even up to.
So what you?
Not
So
even
what
that
you?
far yet.
So what I find is it's get the ability to make cement because you can get that fairly quickly.
Yeah.
Right, and get blocks. So you need with that map, you want to get off bricks as quick as you can.
Hmm.
Because there's not much soil. There's a lot of rock, but not much soil.
Yeah.
So you get it. Once you got cement, is you then use the rock to make manufactured sand, which you can use to make the blocks. But you also get it to use the crushed rock to make the gravel to help make the blocks as well. So the only tricky thing for making for that build is the limestone.
Yeah.
And that's a distance away.
Hmm.
But that's why I put, again, I hate to think how many hours I put in that map. And it was going to be a series, but then I thought, you're just going to have episodes of just looking at nothing happening.
Yeah.
Because you do end up just sitting waiting because you have to wait for the parts. I mean, you can't bulk up your production quickly on that one.
No. I mean, I made the decision to actually restart.
Yeah.
With it.
Yeah, I've done that because the first time I did it was I did position 1, and you run into an issue there. The other thing as well with that map is because it's so spread out, you want to get forestry up and running as soon as you can as well.
Hmm.
But there's enough space. That's the one thing with that map. There's enough space for everything. I mean, I'm now filling in the river, and I'm struggling to fill in the river. Because even still, it's like considering I think I'm like 100 odd years into that save now.
Yeah.
I've still only got the base. I've got a bridge, but apart from that, I haven't joined anywhere else because it's just taking that much stuff to dump in that river.
Yeah.
And it's getting everything: the spare rock, the rubbish, the soil, all sorts going in there. Wait till you start doing the pollution stuff. mean, I must admit, I am quite proud of my pollution setup now in my main save.
Yeah.
I am surprised it's worked as well as it has. Oh, I don't know where that one's going. But it's going in the direction of the truck. I think I was out of range. Trying to clear out all of this rubbish from this section we've done.
I mean, like I say, when I've restarted, I've gone back to position 2 again. It's just this, there was something I wanted to change with it because it wasn't working, and trying to rectify it was just taking too long.
Yeah, but the thing is with this, if you get to a point you're happy with, create a kind of like a critical save point.
Yeah.
So that if you've got to go back, you know, so if you go, you literally, and the thing is with that is don't be afraid to test. Because not everything's going to work the way you want it first time. But you don't want to have to then spend hours rebuilding the structure exactly the same as you've already got it. When you know if you've got a stage maybe an hour or so previously that will be, you know, exactly what you want.
Yeah.
And as I say, there's I could go back to any episode. I think there's only about 3 episodes of both the series that I'm running at the moment that I can't go back to. Because I save every single episode. Mainly because I've also got to do the thumbnails for them as well. Also, I've got an idea of something I want to do with them all.
Yeah.
You're trying to get that machine out. I know what you're doing.
I'm just getting rid of flooring. I expect it to fall to the ground then.
Well, no, it's because you're on the part that's not been done yet.
Yeah, but I was also stood on a part that...
Yeah, I don't think it always will. It's like over here, there's a big section that's not been done. We never did find bridge monitors. We're 1 cardboard box short.
Do you think we'll find another cardboard box?
I think there's one. There's a cage next to that engine. It's got a pallet in it.
Oh yeah.
I think we're only going to get one of the contracts done.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the things I was looking at when I was looking at my main save in detail yesterday, and it's when you look at how the island shape started and the shape it is now. Because I mean, there's pretty much 2 new coastlines on that map now. And that map is still very stretched.
Oh yeah.
Well, the way I've got it done, because I've got the kind of like the residential with the food and all that at one end, and then all the commercial stuff at the other end, it kind of works. Yeah, no problem, mate. Totally understand. I've been up since silly o'clock this morning. I was drilling holes in plastic at 6 o'clock this morning. Mainly because I was trying to do the switches for the new setup.
Yeah.
Last night, and the drill ran out. The battery ran out of the drill, so I didn't know if they actually would work. But they have. I'm quite proud of them. But that's about the only thing that is in place. Actually, might need a bit more super glue. Oh, yeah, it's definitely gonna need a bit more glue in. I might actually get some silicone sealer and do the edges with it. I could get that tomorrow just by nipping down to the power shop tomorrow. I have one just down the road.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we're not far off done here, really.
No.
Actually, I need to get rid of this staircase, don't I?
Yeah.
Tegan says he's been up for about 60 minutes now. Well, Alto's gone because he was tired.
Yeah.
60 minutes, man. Was it 15 hours so far?
I was up at 8.
I was up at 6 this morning. Tomorrow, even though it's my day off, I'll probably be up at about 6 again. Yeah, I did actually get an early. I got an early-ish night last night because I was frustrated because I've been trying to build this other system that I'm working on, and because the battery ran out of power, I couldn't complete the job, which then meant I didn't get as much done last night as I wanted to. I do want this in this. I've said to Chris when we always do a debrief after the stream, go through bits and go through plans and things like that. I said while we're doing that tonight, I'll probably be working on it because I want to try and get it ready for installation at some point tomorrow because I need the space. Also, the fact I'm fed up with all the bits lying around this room. It's just parts everywhere. I mean, I don't know if I will, you'll see. Chair behind me. Actually, those lights
Probably
aren't
not.
on. Why is that light not on? Oh, because I haven't hit the switch. Haha, idiot. That's why my lights were looking a bit weird. Yeah, it's one of the switches. So yeah, on the chair behind me, there's just parts. There's parts all over the floor down there. over there, on the couch over there, next to me. There's a bag from Bits on the desk. I can go touch it down to the bin. That's what I was doing, but literally just before the stream. I didn't even put the scissors away. Almost down the knife. Honestly, it's just tool bits and tools and that lying around everywhere.
Yeah.
I got a new temperature gauge thing for the PC because I was fed up not being able to, because I wanted to stop running that monitoring software that was been there the whole time.
Yeah.
And this shows me my CPU load temperature, GPU load temperature, how much my RAM's being used, how much my network's being used. I can't get it to show the main hard drive I wanted it to because it doesn't go up to that letter on the sequence. It literally stops, I think, at J, and my main drive is letter K.
Yeah.
Or the one with all the channel stuff is on my drive K. It even shows me the temperature of my drives as well. Actually, where's that level? That's why that felt a bit low. I hadn't taken put the volumes back off morning setting.
Alright, okay.
Because of course I don't have my PC on as loud at 5 o'clock in the morning as I do at 5 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Because I've got people that live above me.
That's a bit up I can actually see.
Got 23 ton in the truck.
Yeah.
We're not far off completing this one, thank goodness.
Nope.
That bit's pretty much ready to go. I think it just needs the cut line on this deck removed and probably undone on that level. There's one wall on this side that's got to be removed. Oh mate, that would be immense, but imagine how long that would take. Taken suggested that we should have an aircraft carrier to rip apart.
And do we not get aircraft carriers on this one?
No. Battleships are the biggest.
Eh.
And then that stupidly large submarine which we've not seen yet.
Hmm.
Which we would have if it hadn't bugged on us. I mean, I don't even know
Yeah.
if we're going to make enough from this for another decent ship. That's the thing, is I don't understand why we're not making... I think the problem at the moment is we seem to have an issue with contracts.
Yeah. Oh, come on, game.
Oh,
Well, I tried cutting something and now my character's literally stuck in that animation and the drill's disappeared and I can't switch any tools.
you press the right button, right mouse button.
Yep. Tried the right mouse button, middle mouse button. Stupid thing. Okay.
Got a sorted?
There we go. Yeah, just had to press the escape key.
Yeah, I think there's a button that kind of gets you stuck. Remember, I found that one night.
Yeah.
You're doing the stairs, by the way.
Okay.
I'm only doing the top. I'm just doing this one because it's attached to the rail. Because I've disconnected all of the rail.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure that I could actually pick something up. Making sure it hadn't completely bugged. I see a missing bit of floor panel that it's not been bashed out yet.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah, and yeah, I haven't done those.
And them
Just,
two.
I've
Okay.
just taken the railing out.
Might as well take the railing off the stairs rather than take the entire stairs out yet.
Yeah, I got rid of the railing because it was in the way before.
Yeah.
Oh mate, it is. I mean, it'd be interesting if they would allow some ship mods into it. I think that could be quite good as well. But I mean, we've only just got multiplayer.
Yeah.
And if I think back to the original version of this game, the changes have been brilliant. I think it's one of these games, I think once they do, the next version, I think it'll be even more immense. And I did actually notice that the developer is actually now following them on Twitter.
Yeah.
So that was quite cool.
I mean, I've been doing, obviously, Core Keeper on a Thursday, and I get followed by them.
Yeah. And I mean, I know Captain of Industry follows me because, of course, I don't even have to tag them.
Well, yeah.
I don't even tag them in the tweets, and they retweet them.
Hmm.
And I know I'm on the website as one of the creators, so...
Never looked at their website that much.
Oh, I've been on there since ever since I did the first look. You know, I was back.
Yeah.
The very first look I did on Captain of Industry was when it was alpha. So that's how long I've been involved with it.
Yeah, well, I discovered Captain of Industry for review.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of people who have discovered that game through me. Because I mean, I hate to think how many keys for that game I've given out. I mean, that would be scary if I knew that.
Hmm.
I will have to see if I can get some more stuff. Because even when we did the big game key giveaway a few years back, they donated keys into that back then.
Yeah.
So I said they've been behind stuff I've done for a number of years now. I mean, the game I want to find time to get back into is Project Hospital.
Got on it.
I mean, that's another fun one. You've got to build a hospital, but you can also be a doctor as well.
Yeah, but I mean, I'd looked at that game, but then I think it's just been sat on my wish list for years because it's what I'm very umming and ahhing about.
Oh, it's fun. It really is fun.
But it's like, when am I?
Yeah, it's also that time element.
Yeah.
I mean, as we've discussed a number of times, my biggest issue, if I could do this full time, I would have no problem. Because I could do. I know some of the changes I would make. There's other projects I would love to do as well. I mean, that's why I said there's like, there's a few people who've got instructions. If I ever use the words "I'm creating another channel," that stop me, because I have ideas for other projects, other series I want to do for other stuff, but I also know I don't have the time.
Trust me, if I ever hear them words come out of your mouth, I'll be telling you.
Oh, there is. I mean, there's a lot of things I'd love to do with YouTube.
No.
And some of them are probably would be more financially beneficial to me to do. But I do. I mean, as somebody said, it's. I love the Red Event Games channel. It's been what got me into YouTube. It gives me an excuse to game. I've met so many amazing people through it, and it's what people know me for first and foremost.
Yeah.
And the laugh is the music channel, which is a lot more successful channel. But if I was to look at what does each one earn me, would you believe they're nearly exactly the same?
Really?
Yeah. Because on this channel, I don't have to argue with copyright, or very rarely do I have to argue with copyright. Still occasionally have to.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I could probably do something different, but I enjoy gaming too much. There would be other stuff I'd want to do, but at the moment I can't do it, and it wouldn't be till next year I'd be able to do it anyways.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I've got probably enough ideas for maybe 2 or 3 more channels.
yeah.
I mean, some of the bits I could probably get away with doing on the AOB channel.
Yeah, but the ALB channel wasn't just originally going to be a music channel.
No. Why aren't you ready for lifting?
You got to winch it off, haven't you?
Oh, right, okay.
If it's the side, you've got to winch it off. I think.
Yeah.
First, and then you can lift. Okay. be taken.
No, it's saying it's not ready.
No?
It's saying there's a connector not destroyed.
Okay. Gonna go. Oh crap. Let's have a look.
Right, I'm going
Oh,
up
yeah.
top. Oh, one there, there's one here, isn't there? Oh, that one's done. So is that one, the one that you're doing, isn't it?
Yeah. Gold alloy steel. Alright, that should. It's been loose.
It was.
Hello, Gehalt hört?
We're not far off.
Oh, but we didn't get any cardboard boxes.
Was there none in that pallet?
Nope. No, there was more like gold and other stuff like that.
Yeah, we never know. We might find one in that.
In the truck.
No, there won't be one in the truck.
Okay. Wrong thing, I want to solve. Not the best idea, trying to cut a connector with a blowtorch.
I should be able to.
Yeah, it was one of the.
In real life.
Yeah. Right. You can go. Why can't you go?
It won't go.
The tank thing at the end. Just wondering why.
Might go now though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because the other machine was blocking it.
Ah. Right.
I mean, the other thing that stops me doing some of the other content is there's some other bits and pieces I kind of need doing.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem I've got is, I mean, my, and you'll understand this. The webcam we've got is good, and even my backup cam is good. It's not just it's not good for doing kind of other kind of non-PC related shots. Unless if I'm sat here, it's fine.
Hmm. I mean, I do have other 4K recording equipment, but at the moment I can't do what I want to do because I need one other piece of kit to be able to do that.
Yeah.
But that's why I said in terms of next year, then maybe. But it'll be something non-gaming related, something completely different, something that's interesting to me. And probably others.
One of the ideas for one of the things I want to do, I would need to be able to do this full time. I just couldn't do it alongside doing a normal full-time job. There is definitely not enough hours in the day.
Technically, I do this full-time, but...
Well, technically, I do it full-time as well, but that's like the point.
Yeah, but you work, whereas I'm technically...
So technically, I do 2 full-time jobs.
Yeah.
I mean, I must admit, I did work out what my hourly rate was doing this, and it wasn't much.
No.
No. I mean, it's like we've discussed. It's like I would love to use some other software I'd love to use, but just the cost of it's too exorbitant.
Yep.
I mean, that's why I'm so glad OBS is free.
Oh, yeah. OBS was...
Actually, I laughed. I actually saw OBS in use at a different event.
Yeah.
That totally actually blew my mind when I saw it. Was at the Liverpool press conference. OBS was what was being used to control the cameras.
Oh, right, okay.
But it's not what I didn't expect to see it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You don't think of a professional organisation like LFC TV as using OBS.
No.
But it just shows how good a software it is.
Yeah. I mean, it cuts that, well, yeah, it kind of cuts their cost of it because it is. But they've obviously.
Doesn't mean they're going to worry about that. So I mean, oh wow, they're going to have to.
No, I know. But you know what I mean. They use it in a completely different way to how we would.
It's like I was in an Elgato stream the other night. And listening to them talk. And in fact, I mean, okay, yeah, some of the they said some of the cameras they were using weren't Elgato ones, but a lot of the stuff they were using was Elgato.
Yeah, but they probably will use that. They'll probably use like DLSRs and stuff like that.
Yes, no, but it was just because, but then they've got it hooked into a camera, which is Elgato.
Yeah.
But they said it's just because it's not that they didn't want to use the camera. It's just that there's a couple of types of shot. I mean, webcams aren't suitable for. I
Whereas
must admit, I did laugh. Have you ever watched any? You know what I mean by Linus.
Aye.
Right. Have you ever watched any of his AMD or Intel tech makeovers?
Yep.
Have you seen the one with the guy that used the Blackmagic camera as a webcam?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That is utterly. That's what you call the biggest overkill ever.
Yeah.
So for anyone who doesn't know, Blackmagic is the company that makes DaVinci Resolve, which is the editing software a lot of us YouTubers use. They have different versions. They have a free version, they have a paid version, and a paid version. And I use the free version. Mainly because I just haven't seen the need for going to the. Well, I'm getting seen more and more the need to go to a possibly upper level, but at the moment it's just out of my budget. I mean, it's not out of all of them. It's not the most ridiculous priced one, but they also make the proper mixing desks and all that sort of stuff. The ones you see in like studios and things like that. But they also make cameras as well. And someone was using one of their kind of really, really mega pro cameras as a webcam. And it was just hilarious. Because they're not the smallest of devices.
No.
I think it's it all now, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm wondering if these two sections couldn't get thingied because of the back section. So I've called for the back section to get removed.
I think all three sections are going.
I got red sections. Alright, okay. Weird. Okay, game.
Yeah, you probably got the red section because if I was stood on it. OBS is the recording software. So if I go like that, you can see my other camera angle. So in front of me, this is the game. That's Discord. Up here on my top, I have Twitch and YouTube. So that's me so I can monitor that they are going out, so things like that. And then on this screen, I have OBS. So this is what runs the stream. I also have because it's got the chats here. It tells me any events have happened on Twitch, of course, fortunately at the moment. So I know tonight, like I've had a jump scare done by Taken. Chris has resubbed. I had a follow from Tony TM 5 days ago. Somebody I met in the Elgato stream. And then last month, I mean, it's not much on there. But this is what runs, so it tells me all the kind of what's happening in the scenes and things like this. Is what when I press this pedal, it's what controls the camera as well. Shows me my sound bars. I do like the new sound bar setup on the latest version of OBS. I like that. It looks a lot smarter. And I can see all the bits and pieces. So this is what, like Chris has just activated Hydrate. That's just popped up there and on there. So yeah, so that's that. So yeah. I was laughing. Here you go. So what, Chris? Somebody who uses a Stream Deck?
Yep.
What's the most Stream Decks you've ever would think has been used on one computer? And I'll tell you some other things I found out about Stream Deck that I didn't know.
What's the most number of Stream Decks used on one system?
No, OBS is a totally free system.
I want to say 6.
Nope. You got one digit right.
Wait, it's in double figures.
Yeah. 26.
Right, hang on. How?
26 XLs as well.
How?
I think they must have had all sorts of hubs and things like that.
Well, they tell you not to put them in hubs.
Right, what they tell you to do is not to put it in a hub because, and this was asked during the stream, why did they tell you not to put it into a hub? And I won't say why there was a reason the question was asked. But the reason they say that is because they can't guarantee all hubs are going to be the same quality.
Yeah.
So, you know yourself, you can buy a hub for £5 or £6 off Amazon, and it's a bit of dirt. But if you buy a proper hub that's powered and everything like that,
Oh yeah.
then because it's actually as well, it's not even so much the USB controllers taken, it's more the fact that the power draw for the devices, that's the main issue. Because the software can identify the different machines. It's more the fact that with the power that each machine needs, if you plug more than a couple in, it just that's the issue there. It will become clearer why they can do more stuff in the very near future. But yeah, so that's what it is. Also, did you know the voice? Yeah, but it's because of the way it processes its own signal taken. I know what you're saying about it's like the hardware. It doesn't actually use that much of the actual USB controller type thing because if you think about it, yeah. But it's also the fact of the way that it processes its own signal. So that's the thing. So if you think about it, if you've got 4 plugged into one USB hub, then you're only actually going to have going into one port on the PC, so therefore one controller. It's the fact whether the hub has enough power to power the 4 devices. It's the software, but its own software will recognize it as one. I know what you're saying, and it's not, but that's the way, just the way that the hub, the Stream Decks work. I mean, it's like this. I've got mine plugged in. I mean, I don't think I've got that many controllers in this PC, but I've got multiple devices plugged into multiple. I've got this is actually plugged into a laptop docking station. So, and just the reason why I've got that there is because it's a better hub than having just a standard cheap USB hub. It's just for the power. If I plug it into a normal hub, but the voice, right? The TV program, would you believe uses Stream Decks?
Oh, I can believe it.
This over here.
I can believe it.
Just find a bit of metal.
Oh, okay.
I'm just looking around in case I can find a cardboard box.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised, you know. I know they call them Stream Decks, but you don't have to just use them for streaming.
No. I mean, I got introduced to an add-on that makes it able to control the Steam game launch. What have I just found?
Oh.
Getting the option to pick up, but it won't let me pick up anything.
Yeah, I've got that as well. It's on my screen as well.
That might have been while it was saving. That's maybe what's caused it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's where they turn the chairs round. And one of the guys was demoing. He had a multi-action button on his Stream Deck that would clip the 30 seconds of video, open it in the editor, render it, and then release it onto whichever socials he wanted to, all in one press of a button.
Yeah, that's just setting it up to a whole nother level.
I know. It's just scary what you can do with them. Yeah, I can't find anything.
No, I can't either. What are you doing? Are you taking it? You taking the
You're taking it to the thing 'cause you're stood next to it.
Yeah, what are we doing now? Are we just sorting
sorted
all?
We haven't got enough for any of the contracts.
Okay, are you taking the 10% hit? Because
Yeah.
there's a lot in here that I don't really want to be sitting and sorting.
Well, yeah, because you've got that. You've got 20. We've basically got 40,000 ton.
Yeah.
Or 40 ton. Because you've got the 13,000 in the warehouse as well.
Hmm.
So yeah, just do it all. It's annoying that we're one cardboard box short.
Yeah.
But it means we're probably not going to get a decent vehicle. Next one's again, we're just going to have to literally sell everything.
Yeah. I mean...
Namaste, my friend.
You know, it's like... I started using Stream Decks because of you.
Yeah. No, didn't you have an
Then-
XL? You had an XL before, right? When we first met.
Yeah. Oh no, I did have XL, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I ended up talking, and then David ends up getting one because of me.
Yeah.
But he got the Mark II.
Yeah. They're bringing out a. What's it? They've got a is it Facecam Mark II. The only difference
Where?
is it can do. It's got. I think there's only a couple of small bits on different. As I said, is unless you're actually, if you've got a Facecam, the next step up would be Facecam Pro. No, they're still doing the Steam Decks. They've released the Plus, is the latest one, and the Neo.
Yeah, they keep plugging the nails quite a lot.
Well, the thing is
don't
with
they?
it's their new range, and and I kind of get it because, and I kind of wish the Neos had been around when I first started,
Yeah.
because otherwise, I mean, it's like yourself, you end up with I had LG camera, no, sorry, yeah,
Yeah, it was a Logitech.
Logitech camera. I've got my blue mic, I had and everything's mix and match, and then suddenly as you realise, you go, but that means I'm running so much more bits of software to run all this stuff.
Yeah.
So now I'm trying to move all mine. I'm trying to move to Elgato.
Everything. Yeah, I was like you because I had a. What the hell was my external mic at one point? It was a Snowball
Yeah,
mic.
yeah. So it's a blue mic.
Yeah, then I moved. Well, then I eventually moved to a wired headset instead.
Yeah.
I was on was it a C390? Logitech
I got a C92.
HD camera. I think it was Logitech webcam. But no, and then all of a sudden I went to Elgato, so obviously key lights, Elgato, camera, Elgato, mic, Stream Deck.
Yeah, because I've got my two mates. So the two lights I have up here are my two key light Airs. I have a Stream
you
Deck.
went there.
Yeah, well, that's all I need.
Yeah.
Look, they're not even on full power.
No.
So I didn't want, because I've got the other lighting that I've done as well. So it works with what I want my setup to be. I've got my two Stream Decks. So I've got my XL and my Mark. I think mine's a Mark 1. Might be a Mark 2. I can't remember.
Does your faceplate detach?
No.
Mark 1.
Yeah.
Because the detachable faceplates only came around for the Mark 2s.
Yeah. So I'm not bothered about that either, because I like my, let's say the equipment's got to be black anyway. I've got my foot pedal, which is Elgato.
Which is one thing I don't own.
It's you've got to be honest with it. It's I only really use it now for that camera switch, which is quite handy.
Yeah.
What else have I got this Elgato? My camera. I've got my. So, yeah. Right, we have 1,000 in the pot.
Yeah, not enough for.
Not enough really for anything. I mean, we've got the we can afford the same submarine as we've done. We can afford the warship we've done.
We kind of want something a little bit lower, so then we make a bit of extra money on top.
We could go for that. We haven't done the Mariner, have we? Which is another ship.
Don't think so.
We did the Maroon Lagoon.
Does it not tick off what we've done?
No.
Yeah, I wish it would do that.
What's this slippery head? I'm tempted to look at this. What's the contracts like on this? I mean, there's a cheap one, the Slippery Herring, which I don't think we've done. Let's do that one. It looks interesting.
And the contract's not worth much, but that's fine. I'll let you get the truck.
Flaming neck.
What?
A lot missing on it already. I can see that from here.
Well, they were supposed to be fixing all this.
This is not going to take us long.
No.
Yeah, but there's a chance we might make money out of it, because it seems to be the big bits that are left. There's a container down there. Well, I'll just go straight into that. The container's been... I've already called the crane for the container.
Yeah. I think this is why a lot of the contracts are actually messing up as well in multiplayer. Because the ships aren't
loading in properly. Yeah, but then there's loading in and there's then just not loading at all.
Yeah, which this thing's... How are we gonna get that? Can I... Nope.
I'm trying to get onto that machine somehow. Actually, if I can jump onto there... Actually, is there a ladder?
Nope. I can get up onto the side. Nah. Work.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
I don't even think we're getting you near any of these contracts.
No. Kind of seems weird. You know, they've been putting fixes out, but they fixed things. that won't even reach over there, so... Nope.
Kind of need to get on top of it and do it from above.
Managed to get up here. But I don't know how I managed to get up here. I just literally went for one of the corners. Like that.
Yeah, what I did there was I hit the edge and then jump as I got near it. I think it's the only one we need up here for.
Okay, you tell the tools are very,
Well, they're a lot better for this level.
yeah. Get them from underneath. Yeah. Don't get me up there. Oh.
As long as we get the $120 back, we're fine.
Yeah. We're still not gonna...
I mean, Stan's contracts we're getting not too far from.
You get up on the side.
I'm going to get the one on top as well. Right, okay, so I need to get on top of this again.
Let me up. I said, puts through very quickly.
Oh, it does everything quickly.
Oh. Well, thanks, game.
What?
I accidentally cut a panel off and it made me fall.
مجالسي بهان أونغا.
I mean, this is definitely what when you used it on this one, it's like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah. There definitely should be more to the ship.
Oh, definitely. I am tempted to see what would happen if we, once we'd got rid of this and loaded it again, to see what it would do.
Yeah. But it's like 10 kilos in the truck because of a panel.
हेलो, क्या हाल है? क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
I thought you were working on this panel.
Yeah, I haven't done the bottom yet. Is that big thing in the queue then?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
I think pretty much everything we put in the queue is now in the queue. Just doubled what's in the truck.
Fair enough. Ammo. The craneable element.
Something just dropped. Landed somewhere around here. Just watch it come off it.
Did it fall under the floor?
Probably it must have gone under the.
We're supposed to have fixed that. So that's another bit of hold. I'd be surprised if we actually get the kerosene. But we don't actually know what's in them two things there. And that was only low alloy steel when we needed the high alloys.
So it's going to take, I think it's these two next. I'm not going to get any of these contracts. I mean, it's frustrating when they do that.
What was that? My headset cut out.
I said it's frustrating when they do, you know, when it goes wrong like that.
Yeah. It's not the first time it's done it though, is it?
No. That's the rest of the ship into the cube.
No, we just wait. It's not, you know, it's a few times where we haven't been able to make the contracts because either the ship hasn't loaded properly, you know, or it just gives a weird contract.
Yeah. I mean, I said the only thing I can think of is to try, is once it's done this, is to try scrapping it and then reloading. Just to see if it's the same, if it's a bug with that particular ship, or is it just a bug with that load?
Yeah.
I mean, as long as we get back to 1,060 after all of this, we've not lost any money.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Is that it for the ship, or is it one more bit?
One more part. Doing a last look around the bits as it's clear, just to make sure there's nothing.
Yeah.
Make a couple of cents off. But there isn't. It's as if it just didn't load all the walls.
It didn't load a lot of things.
Do auto sort again.
Yeah.
Right, target 1,060.
बोलो आपको क्या चाहिए?
We
1,085.
We made $25 off that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, because there should have been 23, according to the stats for that ship.
Mm.
Ah, but then it says it should be 23,150 kilos, but potential resource value is 0. So I think if
Right.
you, so I'm looking at the resource values. That one is showing as 0. Now let's have a look at one of the ones we've done. Done that one. Yeah, that's showing us 1,200, so obviously it doesn't reset straight away. What's on this one? Well, we can't afford it anyway. Yeah, see, that's why would the resource value be less than what you pay for the ship?
Hmm. Don't get that. This one seems to be taking a while to load in.
Yeah, but this one was more. See, this one's more expensive. Got to bring the truck.
Where do you want it?
No,
In the
it's always
back?
best just to park it at the end here.
What are you doing? Top down?
Let's have a look at what we can find for contracts first. So let's
Okay.
get rid of all the crap off the walls. You know, things like that to start with.
What have we got? Contracts. Sink, first aid kits, metal racks, fire extinguishers, ladders, plastic, monitors, 5 monitors and fans and stuff.
Another metal rack. More metal racks in that room there.
I'll go up here.
The first aid kit. You say sinks? Yeah.
Yes. There's a metal rack
Right,
off
they've
the
got the
contract.
sinks.
It's a ladder. There is electric on here somewhere as well. I'll need switching off.
I love the fact there's a door there that actually doesn't. You don't even need to get through.
Fire extinguishers.
Oh, hang on.
What?
I think I might have found the way the electric is. But that whole room seems to be blowing. Found a skip.
Turn the valve off.
Finding tons of racking.
No. We just need a low alloy
Low
steel
alloy steel.
for one contract.
And another ladder. Fire extinguisher.
Need to kind of get in that
There's a
room.
monitor. More I've just found a box of fire extinguishers.
Nice.
I just need to find a way outside so I can actually get stuff to the truck. Right, that's the ladder.
I'm just doing this to get through a door. Because you can't get into the room any other way. I'm not sure if there's stuff in for the contract or not.
Plastic there. Fire extinguisher's done.
Found more fire extinguishers and all.
Need 2 more monitors and 2 more fans.
Shouldn't be much of a problem, I don't think.
Found a collectible.
Nice.
Space Marine.
Anything else in here? Nothing else in there. Just 5 out of 5 on the monitors. Just need 2 more fans. Nothing in there.
See, after that, then I'm not overly worried because I think we could find the rest of the stuff.
Yeah.
You've already been through that room and that room. I've no idea where this is going. Who bloody putting it?
It's connected to a gas valve down the bottom.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Might go bang.
The valve got shut off. Okay, so I know fire extinguishers, metal racks. See, I know where the electric is.
Yeah, we've got to kind of hope that there's fans in that room because that's the only thing we're really probably desperate for. It's quite a big space where that electric is.
Yeah, there's still quite a bit of stuff down the bottom that hasn't been checked either. There is a skip down here as well.
I know, I've been putting stuff in it.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, because this electric is literally a huge room.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, I've found my way in. Electric's off.
Good. Firing too much again. Stuff down there as well.
I mean, there's stuff down there.
I think there is. Oh, it looked like there was stuff down there, I wasn't sure. Or is there not? No, it might be just a thing to get in between the...
Right, there's actually no more space I found. Found another pallet.
Yeah.
More racking galore. Absolute ton of blooming
Fire extinguishers.
fire extinguishers. Got more fire extinguishers than I know what to do with. Yeah, you found more in this room as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Another ladder. You know, all the other ones which we couldn't find before.
Yeah.
And I think every contract's in this room. I found a cardboard box. Was that the wrong mission?
Wrong one. Is there anything? No.
Just found more fire extinguishers.
It's a chair.
Taking a wall out.
No.
My bearings are right. It's trying to get us into the other part of the ship. You getting somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna start getting these containers off the top deck, off the decks. It might give us stomach for a contract. You're trying to go into a blue room, aren't you?
कोई बात नहीं.
Oh yeah, because that gets us so we can actually get round now through all the way through that section.
Yeah. Is that something else on the floor? Cloth or something?
Ones.
हेलो, क्या हाल है?
You. There is funnels and stuff probably to.
Yeah, I'm just having a look to see if there's anything else I can spot that's...
What was that? Low alloy steel, copper, which we're nearly good on the copper. Plastic wood. That'll be for the middle contract if we can get that. And the other ones like iron and gold and
There's iron.
I'm guessing we have one of the contracts ready to hand in, have we?
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Yeah. First one's done.
Yeah, which is weird because it updated for you, because I noticed that on the stream, but it hasn't updated my end. Typical. I'm guessing you're cutting wire in here.
Yeah, because I'm thinking that must probably have some plastic in it, I reckon. Like copper.
Yeah.
I mean, this probably is the most boring wiring circuit I've ever seen. It's just going round the room. It's as if somebody said, right, the positive's got to be connected to the negative, and the guy's just gone, okay.
Yeah. Is that the only... Are we close on the second contract or not?
We've got about nearly half the wood we need.
Alright, okay. And then just plastic.
And about half the plastic we need. That box didn't give us anything for wire on the plastic front. I'm not going to go back and pick up the rest of the wire just now. I need to find a set of stairs to get up the way. I did see some somewhere. To get the deck stuff clear,
Yep.
and then see where we are with contracts.
Mm-hmm.
We're cracking some of the winches.
Yeah.
पेनल्टी वहां आऊंगा.
They're even helping us at all with anything.
No.
No, didn't even notice iron going up or anything.
कोई बात नहीं.
25 kilos of iron there.
Well, the winches are giving us some iron. We're over halfway to iron now.
Yeah. That was some more resources off the funnel bits.
What are you doing?
I just got rid of the 2 funnels at the back of the ship. I'm currently doing like the power thing on the side.
Yeah, again, I've got about 60 kilos from each of the winches.
Not bad. Obviously not entirely sure what we've got in the skip either.
Yeah, if you just want to leave before.
I think I did them last time.
Not much to them anyway in weight wise.
No.
Destroyed one, got their total weight 16 kilos. 4 cuts, 16 kilos.
Oh, right, okay. That worked well. I just saw your box go flying. What?
I was trying to work out where's the next best place to...
Or get into the ship.
Yeah. I'll try and get some of the kind of what we think might be the valuable stuff out. skipped underneath the cabin.
Yeah.
Hand's going numb.
Okay. Well, that was interesting.
What?
Well, for some reason, I got rid of one bit, and then the entire thing collapsed. Oh well. Fine by me.
We just
Thought I had
called in?
nothing. I thought I had the rope. I thought I had the rope selected, and I had the walkie-talkie selected instead. So that didn't go according to plan. What are you actually going after?
I was just trying, I mean, there's this kind of like section that has to be lifted out.
Yeah.
I thought if we got rid of it, it would give us a kind of good reference point of where we are on the ship.
कोई बात नहीं
Either iron or steel.
Hmm.
It's a good haul.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है
How far are we out? Off the iron contract, anyways.
If we get the same for that one, we're probably only about 40 kilos. Well, 40 kilos of iron, but then we need 35 kilos of gold and still 2 more fans.
Hmm.
Yeah. We only need 10 more kilos of iron.
Alright, okay.
There's another section there. Up against that wall, it is. Okay.
You still on the lower deck?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounded like something falling.
مجال بهان أونغا.
Nah, but just probably what you cut away, is it?
Yeah. We're gonna get rid of our pallet. Right, iron's done.
Mm-hmm. It's just more gold than the fans and stuff.
Wooden plastic.
Wooden plastic we might end up getting off. One of the walls.
I think the wooden plastic might be the skip.
Yeah. Well, there is some walls that are sort of wood as well. Low alloy steel, iron, copper and aluminium.
I'm gonna go claim that first contract.
Okay.
That's nearly covered our costs already for that ship. We're back at 1025.
Mm.
We need to make another 60 to be in profit. Right, let's have a look around. Is there anything else on this level that I can dig out quickly? Let's quickly for iron.
We've done high end though, haven't we?
Yeah. Some more fire extinguishers. Literally just found a stack of them.
You're somewhere, anyways.
Yeah. I was testing to see if these walls classed as wooden, which they do.
Which is what I thought.
That's why I'm now trying to get the wood out. I'm actually going to take this interior wall out as well. There's a wooden door frame.
I don't exactly know where you are, but I know that you're somewhere close.
Hmm?
So I don't exactly know where you are, but I know you're somewhere close.
Yeah, you're probably right above me. I think obviously I'm on the floor. This floor's got wooden walls.
Or did you just...
Hmm?
I was wondering if you were below me or not. Because there was wood below me.
These blue ones count as wood.
Plastic, I think.
Ooh, then if they did, because then this room's in plastic.
I think.
We'll find out. And if I chuck this in now. Plastic, yeah.
Weird how some of the way they join some of these rooms. 'Cause sometimes you're just clearing a single dot, and sometimes you're clearing two.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on what type of joint it is.
Hmm.
So you've quite often find the corridors are sometimes a bit messed up. I'm just stripping out the interior panels now because that's what we need for contract.
No.
Plastic done.
Nice. So is that contract
No, I need some more wood. Another 191 kilo wood. So I've got another wooden room here. I think I know there's more.
I've got a lot of wood here. In the back room. Look at this.
If we can get wood, that's another contract done. The thing is, if we can chalk off some contracts, that puts us in a good position for getting up and level and ship. Yeah, I've just had a nice ton next. I've just cleared a room out of wood.
Yeah.
Metal, plastic, tea.
I see your torchlight.
Room are you in?
Okay. Come up.
Oh yeah.
And then
I see this room, yeah, full of wood.
yeah. It's like 2 rooms. There's a room and then there's a little side room as well.
Yeah.
Alright, how much again?
$32 more kilos of wood. Maybe about 4 panels. I had 2. Oh,
What?
that's right. You got enough in. That's another contract done. I'll go and get rid of that contract.
Yep.
'Cause I don't think, the other one, I think it's going to be the fans.
Which I don't think we're gonna get. If I'm honest.
Unless they're in that skip.
Well, that's a possibility, yeah.
So we're in profit now anyway. I mean, that's the thing. We're in profit. We've managed to get ourselves kind of back to a decent point. I mean, gold and 2 fans. But I think that's where we leave it for tonight anyway. What do you reckon? Hello, Chris. Chris.
You're not the only one that needs a new headset.
Yeah, well, they do get abused, mate.
Tell me about it. I heard, the last thing I heard was about being in profit.
Yeah, but I said I reckon that's where we call it.
Yep.
I've seen tons of rooms full of wood. And I said I think that's the difference tonight, is we figured out what's going on with some of the contracts. So all in all, it's been not bad, and it's been fun. There's been lots of people chatting as well, which has been really good. Of course, we've had Chris redo his sub as well. We've talked about Elgato, motor racing, all sorts of bits and pieces. So yeah, thank you everyone for dropping by tonight. Vicky, thank you for looking after YouTube. Everyone's popped by there, taking of course in the Twitch channel. Anybody else who's been watching in there as well, really do appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. Do of course keep checking out the channels. Do keep supporting both, of course, Chris and myself. I will put Chris's links up on screen. There we go, that button there. Do check out Mr. Game Time UK. Support him how you can. Yeah, anything you want to say, Chris?
Thank you to everybody that's joined on all the channels, and don't forget to check out the ALB channel.
Yeah, ALB, RDG. Of course, if you're on YouTube, Twitch as well. So yeah, they're all there. As I said earlier in the stream, I am going to be back on Tuesday night. Chris, I know, is streaming. What are you doing? What are you streaming on Tuesday?
I'm doing Power World on Tuesday.
Oh well, but we'll be back with F1 Manager, all being well. As long as it comes through in time. But yeah, I'm going to be doing the greatest a team stream, and we will be streaming quite a bit next week. So please do stay tuned. So next week's a busy week, but then of course I want to kind of do a good few races next week with that game, because looking forward to it and seeing how the team side of it works. It should be fun. But he's saying, yeah, if you fancy him different, Chris is doing Pal World. We will be back next Sunday night though with some more of this mayhem. Hopefully it'll work fine. Chris will hopefully have a headset that works. No, I said I understand it entirely. That's why I went and got this one. That's why I stopped doing wireless. I've gone back to wired because it's less hassle. I've got other heads. I mean, I've got my AOB headset. I can jump over to if I need to, if I've got a problem with. But with wireless, it's just more complicated. And there's too many wireless signals for everything with lights and everything else nowadays. So yeah, so do of course come back and join us for that. Enjoy the week. Do check out, of course, the YouTube videos. There's plenty of them on all three channels that we have between us. But yeah, have a good week. We'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.
Good night, everybody.